All right. How you ladies doing? My name is Leo Rodriguez. I'm going to be giving you guys a speech about a hero. So normally when we think about heroes, we tend to think of like, I don't know, someone that's famous or someone that we've read about. But I'm sure if I asked you guys to think of someone that was close to you that you could say you either look up to or, they did something that inspired you once, you could probably think of someone like a relative or a friend. Although I don't really get to see this person a lot. I do consider my grandpa to be kind of like a role model to me in a lot of ways, but I'm gonna give you guys a few of the kind of things he's done. So his personality is one thing that really just, I don't know, it's always kind of inspired me a lot. Like for instance, he's probably got to be one of the most respectful guys I've ever come across in my life. So he's 82, so he's a pretty old guy, but if he's coming up to a building or something, like he'll still open the door, or if he sees like an elderly lady on the bus and he's sitting down, he'll get up and offer a seat. And he's also just really humble. Like I've never once heard him say anything bad about someone or kind of just like start talking about himself. There's people that kind of just boast about themselves or their lives, especially like older people. They tend to like kind of talk about themselves a lot, but I've never heard him once say that. He's just really chilled out guy. And like not only his manners, but I don't know, just like his actions and stuff really do, I don't know, they just reflect the kind of guy he is. Just kind of a classy guy. For instance, he's always helping others. Like I lived with him for a little while, so I'd always come downstairs and he'd always be talking to someone and he'd always be helping someone. Whether it be like my grandma would just like yell at him like, "Yeah, I need you to paint the walls," or getting like, I don't know, they're kind of like peeling off or something. He'd go and like buy paint and paint the walls, even though he didn't do the best job, but I mean he tried. It's what counts. And he's always just been extremely hard working. Like most of his life, he worked as a bus driver probably for like 50 years. And then after that, he retired, but he's still just, like I said, he's always doing something, like always just trying to fix things. I don't know. He just likes to do stuff, I guess. Kind of like a workaholic, but in a good way. I mean, I could give you guys examples of, what he does and stuff and how he kind of just influences me a lot, but obviously we don't have that much time. And like I said, I only lived with him for a short time. It was 2 years down in Mexico, but I mean that was enough time for me to really understand like how great of a person he really is. And yeah, I don't know. It just kind of goes back to the idea that sometimes the hero is not someone that we like to think's a movie star or someone that's just insanely famous. It can be anyone really, a relative or a friend. Yeah, do you guys have any questions at all about the speech? I think you guys are gonna have to unmute it. Oh yeah, there you go.
When you were down in Mexico with your grandpa, did he teach you anything about the culture down there?
Yeah, I mean, we'd go out a lot, and I grew up here and stuff, and he obviously they're all from there, so he'd obviously take me and like just try and show me as much about the culture as he could. Because I mean, I would go down there like trips and stuff, but I never went down and actually lived with him. So I stayed with him for 2 years, and yeah, he'd just take me to like little villages and stuff. It's kind of nice. I mean, to get to actually know them. But yeah, it was a good experience for sure.
How old were you when you lived with him?
I moved down, so I graduated high school early, and so I was 17, and then came back when I was 20.
What part of Mexico does your grandpa live in?
Guadalajara. Yeah, they're all like my whole family's from there, but yeah, just my family lives in the hills.
Is that why the restaurant's called Guadalajara?
Yeah, yeah, both my parents are from there. Yeah, hence why the name's Guans. So,
Gotcha.
Nice.
yeah, should I stop recording? You think now?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, let's see.